Hello everybody, this is N.M.P.D here, and today
we'll use the power of friendship.
Today we're going to be talking about some good news along with some unfortunate bad news when it comes to the whole censorship with fictional content, specifically with adult games, administrative sanctions against Visa on suspicions of violating antitrust laws, the JFTC applies assurance procedures. Yeah, so now Japan is not messing around when it comes to Visa and Mastercard and collective scum being a bunch of censorship bigots. Ever since Yamada Toro was elected, they are now starting to crack down against them, and now a Japanese politician has outed collective scum. And you know what these Karens are doing back in the collective scum headquarters? They privated their account. You think this is a game? You think this is all just gonna go your way now? Now since you've decided to anger the majority of the internet, what did you expect was gonna happen? As far as I know from these hags, they sure can't handle being called out, having the Uno reverse card right back at them when they have the nerve to go out of their way banning fictional content because it's fictional, while simultaneously defending and praising a movie called Cuties, which shows actual cupcakes, not like actors pretending to be cupcakes, like real cupcakes, making them doing provocative, disgusting things on that film. They defend that shit, and they double down too. And to show how much they can't handle the pushback coming at them, they ended up making a false report about this petition coming out, basically trying to stop these payment processors and these activist weirdo Karens having that amount of power. As far as I know, the petition isn't going anywhere. I think it's fine. But I don't know if the petition will be good enough to stop them. I don't know. I've seen somebody in the comments on my previous video saying that even if the petition does go through, it would still keep up the censorship like everywhere outside the US. And now we're going to unfortunately talk about the bad news of what scummy corpos and collective scummy here have been doing. Now, itch.io, I've heard a little bit about this website before this whole incident, but they are mostly known for having a ton of various adult games. Until now, because all of it's gone, thanks to the collective Karens and those pesky payment processors. We have indexed all adult NSFW content from our browse and search pages. We understand this action is sudden and disruptive, and we are truly sorry for the frustration and confusion caused by this change. Recently, we came under scrutiny from our payment processors regarding the nature of certain content hosted on itch.io due to a game titled No Mercy, which was temporarily available on itch.io before being banned back in April. The organization Collective Shout launched a campaign against Steam and itch.io, directing concerns to our payment processors about the nature of certain content found on both platforms. And I gotta say, God damn it, not again with this shit. This is actually genuinely starting to piss me off. You have no idea. In the inside of the depths of my soul, I am angry. The fact that they have this stupid amount of power to do this kind of shit. If you think that's already bad, just wait. There's more to it here. Payment processors are now controlling our entertainment. If you support this censorship, you're evil. Plain and simple. Apparently this community node explains a little more onto the censorship side of itch.io. Several people have reported missing games in their library recently. The community node was not spreading misinformation. Itch.io has deleted games from people who have bought them without refund and refuses to acknowledge it, which is even more fucked up and beyond. So itch.io isn't entirely much of a saint nor much of really a victim of the cause, if you will, when it comes to that part of the aspect. God, imagine paying for hundreds, if not maybe possibly thousands of dollars on these NSFW games on itch.io just for that to happen to you. God damn. I honestly feel sorry, genuinely sorry for those that have to go through that. I can't believe where we have to live in a world where an adult has to tell another adult with what they can and can't do with their own motherfucking money, or what they can and can't watch and all that. It's honestly fucking ridiculous. Like, who the fuck are you to tell people what they can and can't do with their own motherfucking life or their own money? You shouldn't have that power or that authority to tell people what they can and can't do, so long if it's legal and it's not harming anybody, like actually any physical soul at all, then it's fucking fine. So leave me the fuck alone and mind your own damn business. You stalking, obsessed weirdos. And the same thing could easily be said once again with these payment processors. Who the hell are you to tell people what they can and can't buy? If I want to buy a game called Ass Portal, then I'm gonna buy it. So take my money, do your job, and shut the hell up. These payment processors and Karens need to be called out more often when it comes down to censorship. I don't care if you're a small YouTuber or you're somebody that rarely goes on the medias. They need to be called out more often, and if you're not willing to call them out over their censorship, bigotry behavior, then you are a part of the cause. Because you are just sitting there in the sidelines, remaining silent, allowing this kind of behavior to happen. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they go after the sex toy marketplaces next. Imagine if you want to buy a dildo or a love doll, and then these payment processors just show up out of nowhere.
Hey there, bud. We're gonna have to stop you from buying those because, these love dolls and dildos, they don't consent.
Consent? What do you mean consent? They're not even alive. What are you talking about?
No, you're only using them against you're only gonna be planning on using them against their own will.
Against their own will? Motherfucker. That's what they're made for. You see how ridiculous it's gonna be in the future if this censorship keeps up? You see, the reason why that Steam's adult content, some of it is still there, is because they wanted to test the waters. They wanted to get a little bit of the appetizer before they get on to the full course, which the full course was itch.io. Now I wonder what's gonna be the dessert on the table. That's the real question. And I've also been hearing that Elon Musk is potentially joining the anime battle, making his own payment processor, which I really don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll let it play out, I suppose, for now. Honestly, man, I've been really thinking, and I think that's really gonna do it for this video for now. And again, if there's any more shenanigans that's happening as soon as I post this video, please let me know, because this is really getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. All because we just want to relax, chill, have fun, mind our own business, do our own thing, just for that to be ruined by a bunch of Karens. Their main goal, let's be real, it isn't about protecting the cupcakes, so that could be immediately thrown out of the window when they're out here defending cuties. It is about control and forcing people with what they can and can't do in their lives. That's their main goal here. We're slowly going down the shoulda-woulda arc here. I really don't know how that's gonna go outside of it, but hopefully we don't have to go through that route. If we do, that'll be a fate worse than death. Anyways though, hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like, comment what you think. Those two things really do help a lot when it comes to making these videos, because that's unfortunately the only way that this video could possibly be shown more and more, if that makes sense. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys next time.